Have you ever tried to sign into an app only to find a crucial button grayed out? It's frustrating, right? If you face this issue with GitHub's OAuth flow, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to uncover why the authorization button might be unclickable and how to fix it. I totally get it. You're building an Android app and want to integrate GitHub sign-in. But when you finally get to the authorization step, the button is grayed out. You're not alone in this struggle. Many developers have faced similar issues. Let's dive into the specific situation. One user recently asked, why is the GitHub authorization button grayed out during the OAuth flow? They followed the instructions and sent users to the authorization URL, but when they tried to sign in, the button was unresponsive. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So, what could be causing this issue? There are a few common reasons for a grayed out button in OAuth flows, such as incorrect client ID, missing scopes, or even browser-related issues. We'll break it down step by step to help you identify the problem. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that could save you a lot of time and frustration when working with OAuth. To address the issue of the grayed out authorization button, the user should first check the OAuth application settings on GitHub. It's important to ensure that the application is configured correctly. Next, the user should confirm that the redirect URI specified in their GitHub application matches the one used in the authorization request. This is crucial for the OAuth flow to work properly. The user should also check the scopes requested in the authorization URL. If the requested scopes are not permitted by the application settings, the button may be disabled. Lastly, the user should ensure that they are logged into the correct GitHub account that has access to the OAuth application. If they are logged into a different account, the button may appear grayed out. Fun fact, did you know that OAuth was originally created to allow users to share their private resources without sharing their credentials? It's a powerful tool, but it can be tricky at times. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user found that the GitHub authorization button was initially grayed out, but became active after enabling JavaScript in the Android web view. They tested the OAuth process on a computer and noticed the difference. The key solution was to enable JavaScript by adding a specific line of code. Now, let's dive into a different answer from another user. One user shares an alternative solution. They emphasize that JavaScript must be enabled for the web view. However, they also found that the authorization button can remain disabled in certain situations. They noted that on emulators with API levels 22 and 23, the button stays disabled regardless of settings, but it works on emulators with API levels 28 and 29. On a real device, they discovered that tapping the screen twice can enable the button after it initially appears disabled. Now, let's shift our focus to a different response. One user encountered a similar issue in Safari. They discovered that the problem might be related to the site's content security policy, which was set to allow scripts only from a specific source. Here's the tip I promised. Always test your OAuth flow in a clean environment. This can help you catch issues like a grayed out button before they become a headache. And there you have it. With these troubleshooting steps, you should be able to resolve the grayed out button issue in your GitHub OAuth flow. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button for more tips, and don't forget to share your experiences in the comments.